All right, these notes are solving systems of equations by substitution. So yesterday you did graphing, today you're doing substitution. So you are going to have to work these out a little bit, and then at the end there'll be a code for the quizzes assignment, and these problems will involve substitution. Okay, so substitution is mainly used when one of these equations is in standard form and the other one already has a variable all by itself. In other words, this one has the letter y all by itself. This other one is in standard form. So all we need to do is take what y is equal to, which in this case is 6x minus 11, and substitute it for this y right here. Okay. Now keep in mind, this y also has a negative 3 in front of it. So we're going to have to multiply 6x minus 11 by that minus 3. So we're going to have to use distributive property. So I'm going to take this original problem here, which is negative 2x minus 3y equals negative 7. And right here, I'm going to substitute the 6x minus 11. So I've got negative 2x minus 3. Now I'm going to put parentheses, and y was equal to 6x minus 11 equals negative 7. So I got negative 2x. Now I need to distribute. Negative 3 times 6x is negative 18x. Then I need to distribute the negative 3 to the negative 11. Negative 3 times negative 11 is plus 33 equals negative 7. Okay? Now, combine these two here. Negative 2x minus 18x. That should be negative 20x. Plus 33 equals negative 7. Get rid of the plus 33. Minus 33 on both sides. Now you got negative 20x. Negative 7 minus 33 is negative 40. Last thing you need to do to get x by itself, divide by negative 20. Negative 40 divided by negative 20. X is equal to 2. But remember, we need the x and y coordinate of where these two lines meet each other. To me, it makes sense to plug this x into the first one because y is already by itself. You're solving for y, so you had y equals 6 times x. Well, if x is equal to 2, it's simply 6 times 2 minus 11. What's 6 times 2? 12. What's 12 minus 11? Y is equal to 1. So the answer is where these two hit each other, and the coordinate was x is 2, y is 1. And there it is right there. That's substitution. Okay? All right, next example. Again, usually you use substitution when one of these is in standard form and another one has a letter all by itself. In this case, y equals x minus 1. So I'm going to put this x minus 1 right there. So I've got 2x minus 3y, but if y is equal to x minus 1, just replace it or substitute it. And there it is right there. You're going to have to use distributive property. So 2x, negative 3 times x is minus 3x. Minus 3 or negative 3 times negative 1 is plus 3 equals negative 1. Combine these two. A 2x and a minus 3x, that's negative x plus 3 equals negative 1. How do you get rid of the plus 3? So I've got negative x equals, what's negative 1 minus 3? That's a negative 4. Now be careful. This is negative x equals negative 4. The way you get rid of this is divide it by negative 1. Alright, negatives cancel, so x is equal to positive 4. And again, I would plug it into that one because y is already by itself. So y is equal to x minus 1. Well, if x is 4, what's 4 minus 1? Y is equal to 3. So where did these two lines hit each other? At the coordinate 4 and 3. Okay? Now, occasionally you might run into one where there isn't a letter already by itself. But if I look at this second example right here, it'd be very easy to get rid of the minus 2y on the left, and then x would be by itself. How could we do that? Just add 2y. Just add 2y. Okay, so this is now x equals 11 plus 2y. If you did 2y plus 11, that'd be the same thing. So what we're going to do is take this x, which is 11 plus 2y, and substitute it right there. That's why it's called substitution. So now you got negative 7x, but if x is equal to 11 plus 2y minus 2y equals negative 13. Got to use distributive property. Negative 7 times 11, that's negative 77. Negative 7 and a 2y is minus 14y. You also add the minus 2y equals negative 13. These can be combined. So negative 14y and a negative 2y, that's negative 16y. So I got negative 77 minus 16y is negative 13. How do you get rid of a negative 77? Add it, both sides. Now again, be careful. It's negative 16y, not 16y. Negative sign or minus sign goes with it. What's a negative 13 and a positive 77? That should be a positive 64. And how am I getting rid of this negative 16? Beside y, divide it. Now, I don't care if you use a calculator, but 64 divided by a negative 16, that means I'm going to bring it up here. That means that y is equal to negative 4. Now remember, I would take this answer and plug it into this right here because you have x already by itself. Less work. So if x is equal to 11 plus 2y, then just plug it in. X is equal to 11 plus 2. What was y equal to? Negative 4. What's 2 times negative 4? That's a negative 8. And what is x is equal to 11 minus 8? What's 11 minus 8? 3. So x is 3, y is negative 4. So where did these two lines run into each other? At the coordinate 3 and negative 4. There's your answer. Okay? Makes sense? Okay, so same thing. Make sure you check the assignment folder. There should be a quizzes assignment just on substitution. And again,